Welcome back to another video. Now, today's topic, we're going to get into what was supposed to be Jake Paul versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, this was supposed to be going down November 14th. Um, it doesn't look like it's happening due to, obviously, Gervonta Davis's private life. I'm not going to say too much because I don't know if this will get flagged for saying it. Now, there's been two new opponents that have been spoken about to replace Gervonta Davis. Now, one makes sense, one doesn't to me. One being Nate Diaz. Second fight for that would make sense. It would make sense. Nate did tweet, I believe it was the other day, saying that he's going to right his wrongs, that he was injured for the last fight, etc. But he's going to right his wrongs. And he said that we'll all see. So maybe this is what he was hinting at. Maybe something was coming around. Who knows? But whilst you're here, actually, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like onto this video, it is greatly appreciated. And yeah, so the second opponent, Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou versus Jake Paul. Now, I know Jake Paul had a fight with Mike Tyson. Wasn't his last fight, is the one before the last. His last fight was Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And it was Mike Tyson before that. Now, he was a heavyweight for Mike Tyson fight. And would I think he would get to the heavyweight sense of fighting Francis Ngannou? No, I don't think so. I think it's just going to be talk. I mean, he'd done the right thing when it came to talking about Canelo and McGregor. A lot of eyes were on his name after that. So I think that's probably the same situation. I don't think realistically he'll fight Ngannou because I think he's just too big. I think he'll look at that Tyson Fury fight as well and think, well, he actually done pretty well against Tyson Fury. I don't think I have a chance there. And to be honest, I don't give him much chance there. I think Francis Ngannou wiped the floor with him in a boxing, even in a boxing ring. After the performance that I see him put against Tyson Fury, that's only going off his. If I'm going off his last fight, obviously it'll be Anthony Joshua, and he got El Sparko in that one. But no, I do feel like Francis Ngannou would absolutely render Jake Paul unconscious. Now, stylistically, play by play, let's start off with Nate Diaz. I feel like Nate Diaz is kind of a we know what we're going to get fight. I don't see any way of Nate Diaz beating him, injury or no injury. There ain't going to be a single way that Nate beats him. To be honest with you, it's just going to be a fight that it fills the card. Save the date, fill the card.